Welcome to Proofless, the true crime podcast that delves into the depths of America's most confounding unsolved mysteries, cases where the evidence is scarce, the leads are maddeningly elusive, and the truth remains just out of reach. I'm your host, Anna Berger, and this is our 16th episode, a milestone that humbles me as I reflect on the incredible support from you, our listeners, your emails, your passionate discussions on social media, and your thoughtful engagement on our website are the driving force behind this show, pushing us to illuminate stories that demand justice. Your commitment to seeking answers for those lost in mystery inspires us every day, and I can't thank you enough for joining us on this relentless pursuit. Today, we're exploring a case that has gripped a small Florida community for nearly 2 decades, the 2006 disappearance of Brandy Hall, a 32-year-old firefighter and mother of 2 who vanished after leaving her fire station, leaving behind a truck submerged in a pond and a mystery that defies explanation. Presumed murdered, her case remains unsolved, a perfect fit for Proofless, where the evidence is fragmented and the truth is shrouded in the shadows of Palm Bay. So, settle in for a deep dive into a story that haunts a family and a town, lingering in the minds of those who seek the truth. Let's set the scene. It's August 2006 in Palm Bay, Florida, a sprawling city of about 80,000 on the state's east coast, just south of Melbourne in Brevard County. Palm Bay is a suburban mosaic, strip malls, palm-lined streets, and quiet neighborhoods, interspersed with canals, ponds, and patches of dense woods. The mid-2000s are a time of growth, with new housing developments and a diverse population. But the city grapples with rising crime, including drug trafficking along Interstate 95. Despite these challenges, Palm Bay retains a small-town feel where families attend church, kids play in cul-de-sacs, and community ties run deep. Brandy Lynn Hall, born September 14, 1973, is a beloved figure in this landscape. A 32-year-old mother, wife, and volunteer firefighter, Brandy is known for her courage, compassion, and dedication to her community. Brandy is the daughter of Jim and Debbie Crooms, raised in nearby Melbourne with a close-knit family. With her blonde hair, blue eyes, and 5 feet 6 inches athletic build, she's a dynamo. Strong, quick-witted, and fiercely independent. Married to Jeffrey Hall, a former Osceola County deputy, Brandy is the mother of 2 children, Taylor, 10, and Bailey, 6. The Halls live in a modest home on Eldrin Boulevard, a quiet street in Palm Bay. Brandy joined the Palm Bay Fire Department as a volunteer firefighter in 2000, one of the few women in the male-dominated field, earning respect for her skill in handling emergencies. She balances firefighting with parenting and running a small lawn care business with Jeffrey, a venture struggling financially by 2006. Brandy's life is hectic but fulfilling. She's a devoted mom, coaching Taylor's soccer team and a community pillar, often helping neighbors with chores or volunteering at school events. However, cracks exist beneath the surface. The Hall's marriage is strained, marked by financial stress and Jeffrey's legal troubles. In 2005, Jeffrey, then a deputy, was arrested for growing marijuana in their backyard, a scandal that cost him his job and led to felony charges. Brandy, uninvolved in the operation, stood by him, but the incident damaged their reputation and finances. By August 2006, Jeffrey's trial looms, with a court date set for August 18th, and the couple faces mounting debt. Brandy confides in friends about marital tension, mentioning arguments over money and Jeffrey's unemployment. Despite this, she remains optimistic, planning a family vacation and focusing on her kids' back-to-school preparations. On August 17, 2006, Brandy's day begins routinely. She drops Taylor and Bailey at school, attends a morning training session at Palm Bay Fire Station 1 on Port Malabar Boulevard, and spends the afternoon with her sister, Lynn Crooms, running errands. Around 5 p.m., Brandy returns to the fire station for her overnight volunteer shift, wearing her firefighter uniform, navy pants, a department t-shirt, and boots, and carrying a small duffel bag with personal items, including her cell phone, wallet, and keys. She chats with colleagues, joking about a recent call involving a kitchen fire, and seems in good spirits. At 10:45 p.m., Brandy tells her crew she's leaving early to rest before Jeffrey's court hearing the next day. She calls her mother, Debbie, at 10:50 p.m., confirming she's heading home and will call again in the morning. Surveillance footage captures her white 1994 Chevrolet pickup truck leaving the station at 10:52 p.m. When Brandy doesn't arrive home, Jeffrey grows concerned. He tries her cell phone, but it goes to voicemail after 11 p.m. At 1 a.m. on August 18th, he calls the Palm Bay Police Department, reporting her missing. The police, led by Detective John Ferraro, respond quickly, given Brandy's role as a firefighter and her reliability. Officers check the Hall's home, finding no signs of Brandy, and interview Jeffrey, who says he last spoke to her at 10:30 p.m. The police ping her phone, which last connected to a tower near the fire station at 11:05 p.m., then went offline. A bolo is issued for Brandy and her truck, described as a white Chevy with a distinctive firefighter license plate. The investigation escalates when, at 8 a.m. on August 18th, a fisherman discovers Brandy's truck submerged in a pond off Malabar Road, about 3 miles from the fire station. The pond, part of a network of drainage canals in Palm Bay's swampy terrain, is murky and surrounded by thick brush. The truck's windows are down, the keys are in the ignition, and the driver's seatbelt is buckled, but Brandy is not inside. Her duffel bag, phone, and wallet are missing, and a small amount of blood is found on the steering wheel, later identified as Brandy's through DNA. The pond is searched by divers, but no body or additional evidence is found. The truck's submersion suggests it was driven or pushed in, but tire tracks are obscured by rain overnight. The police, with assistance from the Brevard County Sheriff's Office and FBI, treat the case as a potential homicide, given the suspicious circumstances. The Palm Bay community mobilizes. Firefighters and neighbors join search parties, combing canals, woods, and vacant lots near Malabar Road. Volunteers distribute flyers with Brandy's photo, a smiling woman in her firefighter gear, across Brevard County. The Halls offer a $10,000 reward, later raised to $50,000, for information leading to Brandy's whereabouts funded by community donations. The Florida Today newspaper covers the case daily, and America's Most Wanted airs a segment on September 9th, 2006, generating national attention. Tips flood in. A sighting of a woman resembling Brandy at a gas station in Melbourne, a suspicious man near the pond, a white truck seen speeding on Malabar Road. None yield results. The police focus on the truck's discovery. The pond's location, off a dirt path, suggests familiarity with the area, as it's not easily accessible. The buckled seatbelt and open windows raise questions. Did Brandy drive in intentionally, or was the scene staged? The blood, a small amount, indicates a minor injury, possibly from a struggle, but not enough to suggest death. Forensic analysis finds no fingerprints other than Brandy's in the truck, and the water damage obscures potential DNA. Police dogs track her scent from the pond to Malabar Road, then lose it, suggesting she entered a vehicle. The phone's last ping at 11:05 p.m. places her near the pond, but no witnesses report seeing her after leaving the station. The investigation explores Brandy's life. Jeffrey is a person of interest due to his legal troubles and the marital strain. He claims he was home with the kids, but neighbors report seeing him leave around 10 p.m., returning after midnight. His cell phone records show a call to Brandy at 10:30 p.m., but no alibi witnesses confirm his whereabouts afterward. Jeffrey passes a polygraph, and no physical evidence ties him to the pond. The police also question Brandy's fire station colleagues, including Captain Randall McCain, a mentor who worked closely with her. McCain, 40, confirms. Brandy seemed normal, but mentions she was stressed about Jeffrey's trial. His alibi, staying at the station, checks out. A tip about a romantic affair between Brandy and a fellow firefighter, Mark Fisher, surfaces, but both Fisher and Brandy's family deny it, and no evidence supports the claim. Theories proliferate. The foul play theory suggests Brandy was abducted from the fire station, or en route home, possibly by someone who knew her schedule. The pond's proximity to the station points to a planned act, and the blood hints at a struggle, A random predator theory considers Palm Bay's drug trafficking along RR-95 with the pond as a dump site, but the lack of witnesses weakens this. A voluntary disappearance is debated. Brandy's stress over Jeffrey's trial and finances could have prompted her to flee, but her devotion to her children and lack of financial activity, no ATM withdrawals or credit card use post-August 17th, make this unlikely. A connection to Jeffrey's marijuana case is explored, with speculation that drug associates targeted Brandy for leverage, but no evidence supports this. The absence of a body or murder weapon makes the case proofless. In 2007, a tip about a body in a canal near Fellsmere, 20 miles south, prompts a search, but it's unrelated. In 2009, a hunter finds a firefighter's helmet in woods near the pond, but it's not Brandy's. The FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit profiles the perpetrator as a male, 30 to 50, possibly local, with a history of violence, but the profile is too broad. In 2011, a former inmate claims a cellmate confessed to killing a lady firefighter, but the story is uncorroborated. The Halls hire private investigator Lisa Ribble, who focuses on Palm Bay's criminal networks, but finds no links to Brandy. The case becomes a true crime staple. Disappeared airs an episode in 2010, and podcasts like The Vanished and True Crime Garage cover Brandy's story, drawing thousands of listeners. Reddit's Our Unsolved Mysteries and Web Sleuths debate theories: a jealous spouse, a random attacker, or a staged accident. A 2013 tip about a local man with a white truck and a violent past leads to an interview, but his DNA doesn't match the blood. In 2018, a bone fragment near the pond tests negative for human DNA. Advances in forensics offer hope. In 2023, the FBI retests the truck's blood with genetic genealogy, but the sample's degradation limits matches. A 2024 search of the pond with sonar finds no remains. The $50,000 reward, active as of July 2025 per Florida Today, prompts a 2024 tip about a Brevard County ex-con, but his alibi holds. The Hall's grief is profound. Debbie and Jim organize vigils at Fire Station 1, and Taylor and Bailey, now adults, speak at true crime events. The Brandy Hall Foundation, established in 2007, supports firefighter families and funds safety training. Palm Bay's trust is shaken. Residents avoid isolated roads, and the fire department enhances security. The case's unanswered questions: who took Brandy? Was the truck staged? What happened in those critical hours? Cement its proofless status. That's all for the 16th episode of Proofless. Brandy Hall's disappearance is a tragedy that left a family and a community searching for answers. If you have information, contact the Palm Bay Police or visit brandyhallfoundation.org. Share your thoughts on our website or social media, and join us next time for another journey into the unknown. Until then, keep searching for answers.